Hi. Hi, guys. Well, I know this is super late for us to come, but I really had to bring my friend Mary I Inspire Evans on, guys, because she is really, really, really helping out. And she has actually sponsored something for the city of Pontiac. Mary, can you tell us what you are about to do, what you doing with QT Business Solutions in
Tina,
Pontiac?
yes, first of all, honey, I want to make sure Pontiac can even hear me. I'm on QT Business Solution and I don't see us live. Should I be going to Tina Williams
Okay.
because I want to share?
Oh,
And
okay.
this is so important. I
Yes.
want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, look, we got somebody already looking.
Yes. So, Tina,
Hey,
where are
say
you coming
something.
from?
Guys, can we be real? It's 9 o'clock. We got our little wine going on, y'all.
We do.
We
Tina,
got
what I'm
a
doing is
little
going to your Tina Williams page because this information is so
fun.
important.
It's going
And
to the
I don't
Facebook.
see it on
No,
QT and it should be streaming on
well,
QT,
go
correct?
to the QT. Go to my personal
I went
Facebook.
to yours. I went to yours.
Yeah, it's on
So
there.
what I'm gonna let my people know, Pontiac, come on in. Pontiac. And it's we just keeping it Pontiac. A Pontiac. Sign on. Pontiac. Come come on in the room. And that's what I'm saying to them, Tina. Come on in the room.
That's
Because I
beautiful.
know a lot of times they don't know about funding or they don't know about grants that is happening. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that they know. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Tina, when I first started doing Facebook and doing lives, I found out that I was so concerned and so worried about, am I perfect, you know? And it would have been a time I would not even say, Tina, give me a second. Let me make sure that everyone can see what's going on. But this is so important. And I've learned that, you know, profession trying to be perfect all the time can keep you stagnant. And
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. I have signed it. So we're going to give people an opportunity to come in the room because we have some great information that we want to get out in Pontiac, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tina, I know that there you did. First of all, congratulations for winning the contract with Detroit Means Business, which is a program where they have to give away $15 million,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
$15 million. So Tina, when we talk about Detroit Means Business, and then we'll go into Pontiac, give us a little, just in case we have some people on that are from Detroit.
Okay. Yep.
You explain that program and what it's about because Tina, I was blown away when you called and asked me, Mary, who do you know in the city of Detroit? So, can you explain that for me, please?
Yes. So Detroit means business. I am super excited about this because, guys, if you're a business owner, you've been in business for 2 years, registered in Detroit, you are able to get $25,000 per category. So up to $125,000 in business TA assistance. And guys, most of the time when you are, hey, somebody saying DA Anderson, is that
Yes, yes. I'm trying to, you know what, DA is the gentleman that I was telling you about that I spoke with that knows a lot of people in Pontiac.
okay?
And, you know, we didn't plan to go live, guys. I was just telling Tina, I said, you know, it's Friday night. Let's see who we can, you
Mhm.
know, educate and teach them something. So I'm letting DA know that we're on live.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and so you could get $25,000 per category. And guys, it most of the time what happens is when you're trying to get business funding, you're actually going to pay a technical assistance provider to provide you with either marketing assistance, helping you build out a CRM, helping you write a business plan and get you some business funding, helping you do those things And you would pay for them after you got the business funding. Well, now you don't even have to have a loan to do those things. You could just get the cash and get the stuff done, and they giving the money away, and they trying to give it away. They're really trying to spend this money by June of 2024. So guys, we got to get it in and get these applications in. So for the Detroit Means Business, guys, you actually have to be a Detroit based business. You have to be in business for 2 years. And that's for Detroit. But we got some excellent news about Pontiac too.
Tina, sometimes, baby, you have to break it down just a little more.
Oh, we got to break it
We
down.
have to break it down, Tina, because we
Can
have to
we
get
have
this.
to? Can we have
It's so many times that we don't get it, Tina. When this money's out there, to be the last person to know about this money. So what I mean by that, Tina, this is very serious for them now. So think about if you need a business plan, if you need a website, if you need marketing, you need funding. Typically, a lot of, especially startup businesses will say, I can't afford to have a business plan done. I can't afford branding and marketing. I can't afford a website. So what we are saying is the funding that's out there for you is to help you build your businesses. So when you go to Tina for a business plan, say it's typically, how much is your business plan, Tina?
about $4,000 is what we
Okay,
start.
$4,000. So what happens is these services will pay Tina to do your business plan. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's 6 different categories that you can pick from. So usually a lot of times we don't get the website, we don't get the branding, we don't get the business plan because it costs so much money and we can't afford to pay for their services. So now this program will pay for the services that you need if you qualify. So Tina, what are the qualifications? And then we'll talk about Pontiac. So if you're a Detroit-based business,
Mm-hmm.
and Tina, they can get up to what? How is
It's
25?
25,000 per category, so they can go through every category. They can spend this 25,000, then come back and get another 25,000, then come back and get another. Each business can go in each category and get $25,000. And guys, I found myself looking like, man, I wish I was a Detroit-based business.
Wow. So
They
that's up
had
to
a pay
$100,000
up
in TA
125.
service.
Yeah,
Because I'm
125.
gonna give you a good example. You helped my baby get funding for his business, Beast Juice,
Mm-hmm.
Melvin G. So he was saying before he was able to get the funding, Tina, he thought I'll take this money and go get services that he needs. But guess what? Because of programs like Detroit Means Business, he can take that funding and he can use it in other areas and get
Exactly.
funded what he needs through the program. So now
Exactly.
we talked about Detroit. Give us the requirements. Then we're going to talk about Pontiac because the same money is out there available for Pontiac. What is the
Mhm.
requirements for Detroit?
So Detroit, you have to be a Detroit-based business. Your address has to be in Detroit, or you have to have proof that you have been doing business in Detroit with receipts and like proof that you have an address in Detroit for the last 2 years. So you have to be 2 years in business, and you have to have proof that you've been doing business in Detroit for the last 2 years. So that's pretty much it. If you fit that criteria, you will be able to apply and possibly get up to $125,000 worth of CA grant assistance.
Tina, so I have a question. Does this have to do anything with credit score?
No, no credit
Just
score.
requirements that you mentioned.
They had this one guy on there, one of the TA. He's doing video shoots, he's doing photo shoots,
What?
photo shoots, putting your whole. And I said, well, dang, I needed to be in Detroit because I really would have loved that service.
What about nonprofits, Tina? What about nonprofits?
So you do
If
have
you
to
were
be
a church, churches are nonprofit, but they had a daycare inside the church.
now the daycare can get it. So the daycare, it have to be a nonprofit that is doing a for-profit activity. So
Wow.
so that the daycare can get it, not the nonprofits, not so much, but anything that is bringing in its own revenue, you can get it under the nonprofit for the daycare, something like that.
This is amazing. They're not going by credit score. They're not going by how long you've been on a job. You
Mm-mm.
heard the criteria that Tina told you. Those are it. Tina, can we throw the flyer up just for 1 second for
Okay,
Detroit?
for the
And then
Detroit.
we'll head on to, like,
Let me.
listen, they have to give away $15 million in services to help businesses. And this is the same thing that's going down for Pontiac. But because we might have some listeners from Detroit, we're going to put up the flyer from Detroit,
Let
and
me.
then we're going to talk because we're actually doing a event December the 20th in Southfield at Tina's office.
So, are you able to see this?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, yep, this the flyer. $25,000 giveaway funding each category. You basically had to just be 2 years in business. If you're trying to get some business funding, you still want to be able to have your last 2 years of business tax returns done, but that's not required for the grant itself. And that's going to be at December 20th at 6 to 9. It's going to be at my office, guys. You're going to go to bit.ly.dmb, sign up, and you're going to register for that. You must RSVP because we do have limited seating for that event, so you definitely have to
Tina,
RSVP.
can you put that in the chat where they can just click
Just
because
click
so
the
that we
link.
have
Okay,
to
let
put
me
it in the chat.
do that and put
So,
that in.
guys, you have to RSVP because it's limited seating. But if you can't attend this event, that does not mean that she can't help you fill out the application.
Right.
Tina, how can they reach you if because I know we only have a few seats left for the event on the 20th. So if we're maxed out, how can they sign up or reach you if they are interested in trying to get their application complete to get the
Uh,
funding?
all they got to do is call 248-416-1755. That's right here on the flyer, that 248-416-1755. And we will just, if you can't attend the event, we will just help you apply for we will just help you apply for it. And so that's gonna be something that is really good for you guys to go. And so it's going to be amazing at that
I
event.
love because they don't have to pay the money. This is guys, this is not a loan. This is free money to get services you need to build your business. This
And,
is what
and it's
this
way
is.
more. Like, most people don't get a chance to get $100,000 worth of TA service. If they are getting a loan, they might only get like 25,000, 10,000, something like that. So you have to be on a bargain basement if you're getting a loan to do these things. But now, because you don't have to get a loan and it's grant money, you can get up to a 125 and just really
Wow.
a lot. Donna said she want to repeat the number. That's going to be 248-416-1755.
Any comments, if you can bring them up, Tina, this is your
Okay, so
stream.
we
We
got
can, you know,
Donna said good evening.
good evening, Donna Jean.
Hey, Donna
So
girl.
you heard that, Donna. We were talking about Detroit. Now let's talk about Pontiac because that's where I'm from, baby. That's where I'm from. So let's get going with Pontiac, right?
Mhm.
So guess what, guys? Tina was awarded the contract in Detroit to give these services, right? And she applied for Pontiac too. Although Tina has not been awarded the contract in Pontiac yet to be able to give the service, she's given her time coming to Pontiac December the 21st to help anybody that shows up from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. help you fill out the application. Tina, let us know how much money in Pontiac there is to give away.
Oh my God. So it was amazing. I am loving what Pontiac is doing. They're going to be giving away $2.5 million.
Tina, can you repeat that? Let's have a drink to that. Wait.
Okay. Clink, clink.
How much money did you say Pontiac giving away?
$2.5 million for Pontiac. Uh, Donna Jane. Yes.
Donna
She
Jean,
got
please
it.
put in the chat the address
She posted it
377
up there.
Center. Please put in the chat, Donna
She
Jean.
put it up
We're going to
there.
be in Pontiac December the 21st from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And Donna Jean, put that address.
Yes.
Tina,
So
tell them what you're gonna be doing. You haven't been awarded the contract, but because God has blessed you so much, you want to help anyone fill out the application. What is the requirements, Tina?
Pontiac is a little bit more lenient than Detroit is, because you can be a startup business, even though they're going to prioritize existing businesses. You can be a startup business and still apply for the TA services.
Wow.
They're giving you up to $25,000 worth of TA services per business in the city of Pontiac. And so basically, you just need to be a Pontiac based business to apply. You need to be registered on the state with your business address in Pontiac. And you could just register the day before, as long as you,
Wow.
well, yeah, that's what they said. The day before, like if you have a business idea, you're going to register that. Now, obviously, they're going to prioritize existing businesses that have already been registered, but they did say if you registered, as long as you have are registered in the city of Pontiac the day before your application that you submit, you will be considered for this TA grant. But not only that, Mary, they also have, out of that 2.5 million, they're going to be giving $500,000 away for technical assistance, but
What?
they're also going to be giving grants for money grants away up to $50,000. Now, the only people that can get the money grants are people that live in Pontiac and their business addresses in Pontiac. So if your house and your address is in Pontiac and your business address is in Pontiac, you will also be eligible later on, not through the TA dollars, but for cash grant up to $50,000. And if you are a Pontiac based business, but your address is not in Pontiac, you're going to be eligible for a micro loan of up to $50,000 directly from the city of Pontiac. You just have to be registered with your business address in Pontiac, but you also have to you just have to have your business address. But as long as if you're not at a person that lives there, a resident of Pontiac, you will only be eligible for the loan, not the grant. But either way it goes, loan or grant. Now, mind you, you do not have to have really great credit to get this loan.
Wow,
You just
Tina.
need to have 575 credit score and some other criteria, and you have your business plan ready. They said that those grants and things are going to be coming out around March of 2024, March, April or March of
Tina, I can't
2024.
even believe. Wait a minute. Tell me again, how much money is Pontiac giving?
They're giving a total of $2.5 million away to Pontiac based business.
Tina, let me tell you something. On December the 21st, Donna Jean, put the address up again, Tina.
She said
This
it.
is
She
what we're
said she
seeing. This is
posted
what
to
we're
us
seeing.
too.
A lot of times when this money come through, we always miss out. When I tell you, Tina, I don't want none of us to miss out that meet the criteria for Pontiac, for Detroit, because it's our time. It's our time, Tina. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm,
the thing of it is this: if you guys can get out on December the 20th in Southfield to meet with us. Matter of fact, I live in Atlanta and I'm flying back so I can help Tina with these two events. And December the 20th, we're going to be in Southfield. December the 21st, we're going to be in Pontiac. And when I tell you, Tina, you won't even know if you are awarded the contract in Pontiac when we give this event on the 21st, and she don't even care. She
no.
just want to educate and help you guys fill out the application if you meet requirements so you can get some of this money. Although she's been awarded from the city of Detroit, we are coming together. I said, Tina, I want to help my people in Pontiac. And she
Mhm,
said, Mary, whether I get the contract or not, I'm going to give my time. Bring your laptop. And we will have a flyer for Pontiac that I'm going to post on my page.
mhm,
It should be ready in the next 24 hours. And remember, when we put the flyer out, although it's limited seating, you can still contact the number that's on the flyer and set up an appointment with Tina. Tina, maybe we could do a second round where we do in-house
Right.
of addresses. But
Okay.
remember, guys, the first round, the seating is limited, but that do not mean that Tina will not help you. It just means that you have to call the number and get on the books. And the reason why I'm saying that, Tina, is because it's easier to help the masses than to have one-to-one. So if
Hey,
it's so calls we can create, even if it's a Zoom, where we can help them. You know what
mhm, mhm.
so what is the deadline, Tina, that they have to have the application complete in order
Ooh,
to
I am
qualify?
so glad you said this. Thank you so much, Donna, for the for doing that. I'm so happy to come, guys. I am putting the Pontiac business link up there so that you can register. You must RSVP for this event in Pontiac because it is limited seating. But guys, there is a deadline for Pontiac. You have to have your app started in December 11th, and the deadline is January 3rd. So that's not a lot of time, guys. We got to get you guys in there between December 11th and also January 1st. If you don't oh, she Donna said RSVP her. All right. Okay, I got you. Um if you don't have your app in, you will not be eligible for any of this TA dollars. So, and that's a tight deadline, and that's during the holidays too, guys. So, I'm telling you, if you can make it out to this event, or if you need to call us or anything to help, let us help you walk through this, we will get it done. But that is a tight deadline. You need to get your
It
app
is.
in. They go live December 11th and they close out January 3rd.
So I have one more question. I'm playing the Q&A. Say that they can't get to the event, they can't get to you. What is the website where they can go on and attempt to do their own application, Tina?
Yeah, so they're gonna go to the city of Pontiac. Man, it was another. I don't have that link right here. Let me see if I can pull it
Take
up.
your time, sister. We're trying to help somebody.
Okay, let me pull that up. Hold on. Um, it is going to be on the city of Pontiac website, but I want to get them to the right spot.
Yes, take your time because we want to get them to the right spot. I told you, Tina, every time you call me about funding that can help Pontiac, Detroit, wherever, it just don't matter. Whomever we can help to build their brand and turn their dreams into reality. And
Mhm,
with this type of money that they're giving away, it could really happen for a lot of people. It can happen for you.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
it can happen
mhm,
for you. I'm all over it with my son. I called him and I called his fiance. I was like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime to get your marketing, your branding. And when you guys go to the website, it's actually 6 different areas, I believe I counted, that you can get up to $25,000 for
mhm,
services. The only difference, a young lady asked me, do we actually get to 25,000? No, you get to pick from different areas that your business need help in, and they will pay the provider that they have gave the contract with. That means that it's no money out of pocket for you, and you can have a whole business branded business plan, website, and marketing using somebody else's money.
mhm.
So Tina, I'm in Atlanta. I said, Lord have mercy. How, Dr. Dean, do I
Oh,
still
I found it. I found it, Mary.
that
Okay, I'm a,
register in Pontiac?
I think I found it. Hold on. Let's
Okay,
see.
let's put it up.
It is called Pontiac Means Business.
Woo!
It's called Pontiac Means Business, and it's going to be on that. It you basically it's not went live yet.
Okay.
So you're not able to click the link yet, but it's going to be on the Pontiac Means Business site on the Pontiac.mi.us website.
Wow. Tina, this is
Yes.
amazing. So we're going to close this up with, remember, we have to talk about if you need funding. I've worked with a lot of different funders. I've never met someone like yourself, Tina, that's able to get monies for people with a credit score as low as 575. And that's what Tina's working with. So if you need funding for a startup business or existing business, she can help you. I know the credit score is only 575, Tina, but what is the requirements on top of? Now we're just talking about funding.
Okay. So if you were going to go through our regular process, you're going to have your business plan. You want, if you're a startup, you need to been at your job for 6 months. So I'll just go through for profit startup and existing business. You need to have a 575 credit score, not 60 days past due on any IRS debt, child support, or student loans. If you've had any bankruptcies, they need to be discharged with discharge paperwork at least for 1 year. No foreclosures within the last 24 months. If you are a startup, you have to been at your job for the last 6 months. And if you're an existing business, you want to be in business for 6 months with a business bank account with some revenues going in there. You don't want to just have an LLC, and that's not going to be considered an existing. That you would just still have to have been at your job, because that would be considered a startup business. So she said she want to. Carla said she want to start your business. Definitely come on out to
Oh,
there. We can
yes.
help you start your business. And then she said we can don't talk so we can see the link. Okay, don't talk so we can see the link. I think I got it up there. It's bit.ly / Pontiac business. That's all, just kind of use that. But you can get that even if you didn't have this TA, you can still get some business funding. We have a lender that will look at no tax returns, but if you don't have tax returns, they want you to have at least $3,000 going into your bank account, business bank account per month. So they won't even look at your tax returns, and still pretty low
Wow.
interest rate. So
That
Nakia, does a business have to be based in Pontiac? For the Pontiac TA dollars, yes. The business does have to be that. If you're in Detroit means business, it have to be located in Detroit. I also have a contract with Oakland County Thrive. So if your business is located in Oakland County, you can also get some technical assistance dollars as well.
Oh, thank you, Miss Barnes and Miss Nakia for signing in. They from Pontiac, both of you. Yep, they from Pontiac. But yeah, so Tina, you have the contract in Detroit, you have the contact in Pontiac, and you can just, oh my God, it's getting hot in here. I'm so excited just to know that we're giving this information out. And when you go over, if you're in Pontiac, Mary Evans, let Tina know that you know me and you was watching this live, and you can always reach out. I know some of you know me, and the ones from more for Sophia know Tina, but it's all about we are collaborate together, and this is what we're doing. Actually, like, and I just mean this from my heart. I was telling Tina because I'm launching a program as well, teaching how to scale your business, and I was telling Tina, I said I lost so much during the pandemic, and I want to take a stop, Donna. We really want to help people. We really want to help people. I've been doing business for 25 years, and the pandemic had me upside down. And with working with Tina and helping with me with funding and us collaborating together, we have already on the books 4 speaking engagements, and we all about helping our people, right? Helping our people be successful in business. Some of you know, if you listen, I moved to Atlanta, but Tina has been flying to Atlanta to help me with events. I came here to help her, and we're doing a couple events on the water here in Detroit at the Riverside Marina. And we want to do some amazing events where we all come together and network. And one thing I told you, Tina, I hate about networking is I used to go to so many networking, and you leave there and you don't know You like, who do I really know? Or you get the business cards and you never call back. So listen, do you ladies do one-on-one call? You know what? I am opening my books back the first of January. So yes, we do. Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we do. Yes, we do.
Carving it out earlier today on a Zoom because it's so important for us to, how they say, each one teach one.
Mm-hmm.
As I was going through my processes and going through my classes, business consulting, I said one thing that we know. Kevin was asking me. He said, "Mary, why are you so passionate about this?" I said, "Kevin, every time I help someone, and over the course of my business, I've generated over $14 million. Right, 14 million." And I said, I don't want to work in the same sense of running a full enterprise. I want to take the knowledge I know and package it up in packages and do consulting more one-on-one or one too many. So we have an amazing program that's going to be coming out. Yes, I hope you show up, Geneva, to the 20th in Southfield or in Pontiac so we can meet in person, because in January, like the second week, we're going to be rolling out some amazing programs. And I was telling Kevin, he asked me that question, right? And I said to him just today when I was speaking, because mentors have mentors. In order for you to be on top of educating your people, we need to keep going on a higher level. I learn it and I bring it back to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said, Kevin, everyone that comes in my life that I do mentorship with when it comes to business and generational wealth and financial literacy, I look at as I don't look at that person. I look at the generation behind them, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can help that person, I'm thinking of legacy, I'm thinking of generational wealth, I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking of a snowball effect, because we have to remember each one teach one. But for me, Tina, it's about the babies. It's about the future generation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Saturday, Amari, my grandson is 12, Tina. I'm spending too much time on AI doing research. Amari and I have a AI class together Saturday. I'm putting him on my payroll,
Ah,
right? And instead of me using that time for researching, I put on payroll. And I told him, I was talking to him today, every time he gets paid, we go to the bank. Every time you get paid, you go to the bank. And teaching him at a learn, Mari been doing financial literacy since 6, but I'm saying this to say, when I do a one-on-one, I'm looking at not just you. I'm thinking about the babies. I'm like Beyonce, your kids. That's from her heart.
there it
Can
is.
you send me the information for the Detroit, please? I would love this. Put up the information for Detroit one
Okay,
time, and then we're gonna
put that
sign
over there.
off. Okay, Detroit will be in
Yes,
the house December the 20th. What time, Tita? From
6
6 p.m.
p.m. to 9
Yep,
p.m.
that's the only thing you missed on there. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. But remember, it's limited seating.
Yes,
Let's put up the
the
Billy again.
yeah. Let me put the
It's
link.
because if you go on and it says we're packed, we're full, it does not mean that Tina cannot help you. It just means that you have to call the number and get an appointment.
Right, right. I'm gonna put
So,
the
Tina, maybe
Detroit
we
link.
have to the 11th of December. I mean, the 11th of January. What is that time
No,
frame again? January 1st, isn't it?
so the Pontiac one ends. It starts up on December 11th, and you must have your app in by January 3rd, or you miss the opportunity. So
Wow.
don't miss the opportunity, guys. Now this is the sign up for the Detroit event. The Detroit event is on in Southfield. Once you sign up on this link, it'll send you the address to your email. And so that's going to be on December 20th. And once you sign up on this link, you will have the address. I'm also going to post out again the Southfield I mean the Pontiac one. The Pontiac one is here, and if you sign up on this link, it's going to send you the Pontiac address, and that one's going to be on December 21st from 6 to 9 in Pontiac. So this
Ooh.
the Pontiac one is bit.ly/ Pontiac business. The Detroit one is bit.ly/ DMB sign up. So that way you know. And then it says, is there tickets to purchase or just sign up? No, this is a free event. This is free technical assistance that we are donating. This is being sponsored by Mary I Inspire events. Both events is sponsored and catered by Mary I Inspire
So
Evans.
let's talk, get the cater and give my mama her love. So
Okay.
I am
Mhm.
Mary Hines Bar Evans. And my mother is Rosa Randolph. We run the Pontiac Meals on Wheels program. And we also feed a lot of charter schools in Pontiac and surrounding areas. So my mom is providing the, just little, so we don't want you to be hungry when you filling out the application for all this money, Tina. We don't want you to be hungry. So my mother and I are sponsoring both of the events to make this happen, to bring this information to you guys. Again, we love you guys, and we just hope you show up. We did our part, Tina, and we will go live again in the next week or so, just trying to get the information out. And guys, this is good information, so share it. Share what they say. Sharing is caring.
Miss
Share
Karen.
the information so we can get as much. Pontiac 2.5 million, Detroit 15 million. Share the information so we can get it out. We can have more successful businesses. Thank you guys so much for listening. And everybody that pushed the share button, we are so grateful for you. And if you haven't had your glass of wine, have your glass of wine.
Bye.
Have a good day. We're gonna come back on again next week sometime. You guys be safe. Love you guys.
Bye bye, guys.
Mary, I inspire Evans.